Good evening, Miss Mag and Max Arno.
Uy, nakalimutan mo yung S. Ayan o.
Minor.
Sorry, Miss Mag. I'm not sorry. Miss Mag. Alright, this is Jay from Pageant. So, mga how many candidates kaya ang expected for this 2025?
They were expecting
Expectations kasi.
more or less 80. More or less.
Okay.
Running 80 na tayo.
Alright, sige po.
Including the overseas, ha? Including the overseas.
Follow up na lang po. So since you mentioned a while ago na over 80 na yung local, more or less 80. So how can we assure kaya na yung 80 local directorship na hindi sila mag-equate sa taong panahon? Sa
Happy birthday!
We asked the local directors na walang iwanan dyan, of course, with their candidates. Huwag nilang iwanan sa kalagitnaan.
Correct. We are assured na sinabi rin namin ni Mama Ru na make sure that walang iwanan hanggang huli, mag-start tayo, magkakasama, huwag niyong iiwanan yung inyong candidate. But, you can never tell. You can never tell.
Alright, so since may contract to, di ba? Ano
Yes.
yung magiging tawag doon? Penalty kapag mag-reach po yung contract?
No, ang mangyayari dyan, it's their loss because nagbayad sila ng franchise and then hindi tutuloy yung candidate. Or that's going to be really hard on them as well.
So, no refund na po? Or
Non-refundable.
Mga 70 na yung paid.
Oo. So, non-refundable.
Alright. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Dahil dyan, walang minor.
Walang birthday ni Jay bukas.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Pati si Christian yan.
Christian
din.
We have 12 minutes for the Q&A, so head over for the next.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Paul from Pageant News International. Kay Miss Nags at kay Mama Ru. For the next edition, for next year, ano yung sa tingin yung criteria na pwede natin ipanalo sa, alam mo na talagang title ko yung as a Miss Universe 2025?
For me,
hinahanap?
ang hinahanap ko talaga, somebody who will really stand out. Yung unang kita mo, kahit isama mo siya sa maraming tao, merong meron siyang uniqueness. Meron siyang X-factor. At saka, yung parang siya, stand out talaga. So, meron kasing ganun eh.
6-footer tayo.
Oy, merong kahit 6-footer, walang dating.
Ay, wow.
Diba? It has to be somebody who will really stand out among the rest.
Thank you po. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ano yung question, no? Last question. Wait
Hindi, okay lang. Hanggang 8. Hanggang 8 tayo.
10 minutes.
Go lang.
Hey, Mabuhay. I'm Albert from Chicas. Good evening.
Ay, ang ganda ng
Fresh.
Ganito po ba yung hinahanap na nag-glow?
Nag-stand out.
Nag-stand out.
Ayun, yung question ko is, kasi like, with a larger quantity of contestants, sometimes nasa-sacrifice naman yung exposure, which like what happened nung sa Miss Universe. So, paano nyo po i-deal na magiging maayos and fair yung exposure for a bigger number of contestants?
Interesting.
Actually, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit nasabi mo na unfair or walang masyadong...
You've mentioned yung fairness. Anyway, MUPH has been very fair with everyone. Equal ang treatment, equal ang exposure. It's just that, ito yung hindi naiintindihan ng iba. sponsors has their own choices. So like, example, Mags. Gusto ng Mags, sa sobrang dami ng candidates, gusto ko 10 lang i-feature ko. So I will choose from 10 out of the 50. So, ngayon, 10 out of 80. So, it depends on the sponsors as well. So, I think, yung mga candidates, they have to deliver, they have to stand out para mapansin sila ng mga sponsors. But they were treated very well and fairly.
So, pag mga shoots, lahat naman sila pinapupunta. But there are some instances na may mga sponsors nga na ito lang ang pinipili.
Right.
Halimbawa.
But I think you're referencing ba dun sa international competition? Not Miss
Apart
Universe
from the
Philippines.
shoots, syempre yung, di ba like for example, yung sa international na maiksi na lang yung long gown exposure. Kasi nga marami sila.
How will we manage though? Kasi parang, I think most of the...
Syempre, di ba, mayroon din, apart doon sa we wanted to deliver, meron din tayong time allocation lang, di ba, in terms of the program. So kung mas marami, hindi mas iiksi yung anong tawag.
Definitely. Kasi yung exposure ng mga candidates, malamang kung 3 hours lang yung show, hindi pwedeng lahat yan rarampa or 53 minutes.
Yes.
Haba yung show masyado.
Bibigyan talaga, we really have to plan for the production regarding that. Kasi kung gano'ng kadami, it's going to be really hard. Ang 50 nga hirap ka na, 80 pa kaya. But we cannot avoid, or we cannot naman disregard this other candidates who wants to join. So, lahat naman is welcome. So, we'll just have to have a plan on the production. We cannot answer for them, but sila naman ang bahala, ang production.
Beautiful challenge.
Yeah, beautiful challenge for sure.
And then, last na lang is, parang last year, this year pa rin pala. This year, parang naging issue, hindi naman issue, but parang some of the feedback was, parang ang haba naman ng
Duration.
ano yun? Yung duration bago mag-coronation. Na parang it becomes expensive na rin for the other girls. So parang paano nyo po i-address yun for next year?
Well, actually, napansin namin yan before na may mga LDs or local directors na nagsabi sa amin ng concern nila na masyadong mahaba daw. Kung tutuusin, 2.5 months. Pero definitely, hindi naman 2.5 months lang mag-stay ang girl, halimbawa sa Manila. Para mag-rent sila for the duration of the pageant. Kahit pa sabihin 2.5 o 2 months and 1 weeks yata yung duration ng activities nila. But, of course, hindi naman pwedeng ganun lang. This year, 2025, as much as possible, pinaiksi namin. But, again, depende sa mga sponsors. May mga sponsors na nagpapahaba ng mga exposure.
Yes, but definitely this year is going to be shorter. Kasi, di ba nga, may hinahabol tayong time because election na, we don't want to overlap with the election. Medyo magulo na. So we want to make it, syempre, earlier this time as possible.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's your birthday.
Hi, Miss Max.
Hi, Ate Jo.
In 2024, sila Pia Mateo ang endorser mo. For next year, another Miss Universe Philippines winner ba?
Actually, that's a very good question. Thank you for bringing that up. Kasi, I'm planning pa lang ha. Iniisip ko rin na who's going to win. Yan yung ano. But that's one of my plans. I'm not, wala pang final, but one of the plans.
Napag-usapan natin before yung sa fashion show.
Yes.
2025 ang matutuloy na.
Yes, matutuloy na. January. Start.
Thank you, Miss Max.
There you go.
Thank
Just
you,
a good fashion
Miss
show.
Jo. Enjoy.
January.
Invite
Alright.
mo ba kami, Miss Matt? Sa
Kung pupunta ba kayo?
Yes!
Ay!
Yes, nag-team po ba ulit ang national costume ng Miss Universe Philippines for 2025?
Nag-send na ako na actually ng mga specs ng
Ooh,
dictional
alright.
requirements, and one of them is the national costume. I can't mention muna the theme, but yun.
Pero meron na.
Meron na ba?
He's over.
Meron na.
Meron na.
It's about?
It's about the Philippines.
We have 4
4
minutes.
4 minutes. Bago mag-birthdays yun.
Bakit hindi mo alam yung yeah?
Kami lang.
Ayan na. 4 minutes. Okay, any last questions?
Any plans na magtayo naman ng clothing line ng panlalaki?
Clothing line na
Actually, my second son is planning to have a new brand, his own brand, but it's a high-end clothing, streetwear.
Pang high society.
Pang high society. Bakit ko
High
sa'yo?
society.
Pang high society. Dapat bibili ka high-end siya.
Entitled?
Kasi ano siya, ang name ng second son ko is Paulo. Yung pinakamatangkad. But the brand is going to be called Pablo. Kasi parang
Pinoy.
Filipino.
Tama.
Pero streetwear. Ibang-iba sa Mags. Mags is medyo very chic, fashionable, ladies apparel. Ito naman, this one, it's going to be high-end streetwear. May high-end. Because of high society.
Pero street. Habang question,
Okay.
may chance pa po ba na mag-bid ulit ang Philippines to host the Miss Universe pageant? Kasi the last time
Nice
it was
question.
2016.
Yes. Oh. We were in discussion.
Basta may plans, pero we still cannot disclose it.
At least marami tayong plano.
Oo, maraming plans. Oo, maraming plans. Pero, not next year. Not next year. Meron plans.
Of course, yung venue natin, MOA ulit, no?
Most
For Miss Universe Philippines Grand
Oo.
Finals.
Most likely MOA.
Yeah. We have confirmed one.
Philippine Arena.
MOA Arena. Alright. Any other questions?
Last 2 minutes.
Hello,
Last two, actually, you're right. You're a human counter. 2 minutes. Guys, okay, any other questions?
Balikan ko yung question ni Oyen sa mga provinces na parang may interest to have a MUPH event sa province. Kahit isang province lang, is it Mindanao, Luzon, or Visayas? Kasi mag-election eh. So, ano kayang
Yung nagbigay ng ano?
Kasi nag-propose pa lang kasi sila. So wala pang final. Meron
stage pa lang.
Oo. Sa Luzon wala.
Sa Luzon?
Besides Mindanao.
Okay.
Besides Mindanao. Luzon wala.
So alam niyo na lilipad.
Alam mo na.
Lilipad.
Alam mo ni.
Yung NATCOS, Mindanao.
Wala pa. Proposals pa lang.
Proposals pa lang.
Proposals pa lang.
Pero alam mo na
And
ng
then,
Luzon.
bidding. Medyo depende, we will look into it.
Yes, their proposals, diba? The way that their proposals.
We're not in charge of. Most likely Boracay again. Actually, we're not really in charge of that. So ours is only the search, the global and the national search. So kung andito sila Mario, I think darating sila, you can ask them. So, in charge naman sila sa ganyan. But anyway.
Yes, more or less 80.
Oh.
Hello.
Let us acknowledge the presence of our Executive Vice President,
Mr. Voltaire Taya. Voltaire, will you join us over here? Voltaire, we have a couple of minutes for
last 2 minutes.
Q&A. Do you have questions for Voltaire?
May mga questions.
Hindi talaga siya pinahinga eh, no? Pagpasok agad may questions. Okay, what are your questions for Voltaire? Merry Christmas pala.
Merry Christmas.
Ano yung question?
Ano yung question? Like yung mga provinces na pwedeng...
If you could disclose the provinces that have given their intention or gave the signal that they want to bring it there, wherever.
No, we don't want to mention them yet until
Okay.
until things are sure.
Oh, so di pagtanong na siya.
Parang Miss Universe lang.
Yeah. Magaling.
Oo, kasi, you know, like, we don't want to put them on the spot.
Right.
Kasi ba, what if hindi siya natuloy? And then,
Yes, sinabi ko
tatanungin,
yun
ikaw pang mamumuna.
That's what I'm
May
doing.
chance ba na yung first ka sa Miss Universe kasi last time is 30? May chance ba i-adapt ninyo sa Miss Universe Philippines? Yung first 30 na semi-finalist?
With the
So
format.
we haven't decided on the format.
Okay.
You know, things can change.
Last year ba, first 20?
20.
20.
Yeah.
First one.
20 and
Sa
then
dami
10.
80 daw.
Yeah, because we're telling them, Voltaire, that we're running 80 candidates.
Habulin mo
But-
ng 128.
Yeah, but yung 80 na yan, we still don't know until mag-launch na tayo kasi meron nagba-back out. So we can never tell. So it's not yet final, but as of the moment, we're running 80.
Amazing.
Gaano ka-welcome ang Miss Universe Philippines or with the media na mag-cover for 2025?
Speaking of...
Well, we're going to be reevaluating.
Yeah.
Ay!
Julina.
No, we're definitely going to be reevaluating because, you know, like for the longest time, and guys, I was also media, so alam na alam ko how to balance.
Right.
Alam mo yung parang...
May seminar daw kami.
Lalo na ikaw. on gender sensitivity. No, pero kasi naiintindihan ko naman na, you know, like, I know some of you want to earn extra. And, you know, like, sometimes you're, well, actually a lot of you, because you're not in the mainstream. Hindi ka tulad dati, if you're mainstream, may salary ka, and then so, you expect that that person would go to those events because of that. Pero ngayon, nakikita naman namin na, you know, the vloggers, they also need to earn money.
Right.
But we also don't want to create an environment where it's taken advantage of. Kasi kayo din naman, alam niyo yung mga nangyayari na yan.
Yeah.
Correct.
Don't name names.
No names.
At the same time, you know, we're very, very open. But the problem is, kayo din naman, I learned that word gakay.
Ano yan?
Gakay. I learned it from them. Gate crashers.
Pinag-uulan mo sa mga events.
Ay, hindi high society.
Walang invitation. No, because we also want to crack down on that. Not because we're trying to be exclusive or whatever, but we want to protect the organization and the girls.
Right.
So, and you know, the delegates have to be protected in every way possible because they're under our care. And we hope that kayo, magiging partner namin kayo sa, you know, sa pagtulong sa mga candidates, sa mga delegates. And I know a lot of you really help and really push them. Alam mo yung mga small conversations ninyo on the side or yung mga DM ninyo, it means a lot to them. On the way here, I was actually thinking, and I'm going to propose this, that we're going to come out with an accredited partner, accredited media list. We will give it to all the delegates, and only those people who are on the list will be allowed to interview the delegates. If the delegate gets interviewed by somebody who's not there without permission, that can be a ground for disqualification or penalty. The reason we want to do that is not to be strict, just because. We want to do that in order to protect kayo. Kasi I know everybody here who's here wants to protect the name of the media. If one of you, di ba dati, if there's one media who's a bad apple, it affects everybody.
Yeah.
Not just in Miss Universe Philippines, but how the other organizations and other pageants treat you. So we want to protect the media as well as the delegates. That's why we want to do that. And we know that Miss Universe Philippines is the biggest platform from which bloggers or the media can earn money. You know, and it's good, you know, if everybody can earn. That's something that we would be so happy. But it also has to be, you know, like in the right place. And magiging katulong namin. Kasi dati, may mga nalalaman ako kasi may nagsasabi. You know, and I appreciate that. Hindi yung pagsusumbong, but that's also just protecting the media.
Yes, we're coming from a good place. It's about, Yeah. Thank you. Okay, sige. To wrap things up tonight.
Last edition, during the preliminary competition, so naging parang, I don't know kung big problem ba to, pero nalungkot the fans and the audience and the media nung moment na hindi inallowed the cameras for everybody. So this time po ba magkakaroon ba na open ulit para happy ang lahat?
Okay,
Or ipoprotect ang or is ipa-priority yung safety and kagandahan ng show?
Let me explain. There's always a reason why things are done. And we don't do things just because feel namin. We do it with a purpose. For example, just a prelims. Of course, it would be great if ako mismo, diba, even before, I would love to keep posting real time.
While it happens.
But, because of what happened last year, and alam mo yung parang, yes, the organization, yes, we're an organization, we are doing our best every single year. Otherwise, we would not be where we are today. But, we still sometimes get affected. You'll see so many negative comments, ang pangit ng lighting, ang dilim-dilim, ang ganito-ganito. And sometimes those things, even though we address it during our meetings, we address it by getting new people, sometimes with production, it happens right there, beyond our control, not making an excuse, but what we want is, we want to be able to protect that. To avoid any negativity. Yun lang naman yung ano, kasi nawawala yung focus pag dun sa prelims tapos lumalabas, tapos ang daming mga nagne-negative. It's really annoying actually. You know, for people it's like, you know what, just don't watch. It's as simple as that. If you think it's too dark and you don't like it, if you think the production is boring, go watch another pageant. It's not our loss. No, but seriously, because we don't like the negativity. If you're just gonna be a negative person adding to that, we don't want that. But of course, like this year, we'll still assess that. Kasi alam din naman namin how that affects you.
It's a partnership.
Yes.
Oh yes, it's a partnership, and we want to, of course, retain the good relationship with the media as well.
Elevating the pageant.
Yun na nga eh. You have to maintain the good relationship. Bakit may negative? So dapat we need to support one another as well.
That's also why we're going to be doing that list. Kasi parang for the longest time, pinapabayaan na lang natin yung mga tao. You know, like, we allow them to say whatever, and yung gagamitin ng NUPH and the delegates for them to earn money. That's not right. You know, like in any part or in any industry, hindi yun tama, hindi yun papagbigyan. Kunwari, ABS-CBN or GMA or any of those networks, if there's a media person who's constantly bashing their stars, tapos mamumuna pa siya to want to interview them, I don't think they're gonna allow that. It's just not right. It's not about being mean or about being selective. It's being proper and decent. So that's why we will be doing this, you know, reevaluating, but we'll do it right.
Perfect. We're being purposeful, but at the same time, it's all to elevate the pageant that we have, that we love, which is Miss Universe Philippines. So we're going to be wrapping this up right now. How about a round of applause for you guys? Thank you. We're only beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this night is for you.